Going on, y'all? Heading into work, night shift again, and just finished up this 21 sweat. Well, it's finished up, but it ain't finished up. I still got to clean up the muffler and repaint it, and I believe the carb limiters are still on the carb. I can't get no more than about 3/4 rotation out of it. I didn't look at it whenever I had it tore down. I just assumed they weren't there because of the age of this saw, but apparently it still got them. However, it's just going to get stronger once I'm able to get those limiters off and I'm able to lean it out some more. The fact that I've already got 40%, actually more than 40% out of it is amazing. I wasn't expecting that. I've just had a lot of people tell me that you don't really get a lot of gain out of the Strato saws, out of the X-Torques. Well, by God, I got almost as much out of this one as I did my OE that I did last week. I got the Redbeard Velocity Stack adapter on there, and the air filter that I got for it, I got it on there, but it don't fit. It's tighter than a lid on a pickle jar, and I can't even get the retainer band on it. It's not on there properly. So I got to find another air filter for it for the customer. But all that said, like, holy crap, did it gain? I mean, you'll see in the before and after cut, it's over 40%. I mean, the before cut's 12 seconds, the after cut's just at 7. So yeah, I mean, I'm happy. Like I said, if I can get 40% off of every one I build, man, I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm good with that. So y'all check this out. Jonsered 2172. A little bit of images of the work that I did to the cylinder, the machine work, the hand grinding. Moved some material around a good bit, lowered the skirt down, going into the lowers a little bit, polished it all up. I didn't really open the intake up a lot, but I did open it up some. I probably can go a little bit wider on the exhaust if I wanted to. I don't think it needs it. I think it's happy where it's at. And really all I got to do is just remove them limiters and see what else I can get out of it. There's a possibility I may have almost 50% gain out of this once I get those limiters off of there. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. I wasn't expecting that. I was happy if I got 30-35%, honestly. But yeah, y'all check it out, man. Jonsered 2172, machined and ported by Chips and Chains Work Saws with a Redbeard Velocity Stack. There is a dual 3/4 inch front outlet, funky looking muffler that I kind of just want to play around with. The customer likes it, so hey, we're gonna roll with it. However, I don't know what was going on. I could not get the silver to flow on one side. It would not stick, would not flow, and I hit it with a wire wheel. I fluxed the ever-loving crap out of it, and for some reason the bottom would not hold the solder, the silver. It would not. Every time I got through, pulled it off, it'd just fall off. I don't get it. I've never had that problem, so I don't know what it was. What I ended up doing was just taking my damn MIG welder and just throwing a tack to it. So I got to grind it down a little bit, clean it up, paint it, but it's a pretty cool design. It's kind of like cat ears almost. Makes a perfect V. But it sounds great. I'm actually really happy with the way it sounds, and I can't deny the power it's putting out. So here it is, y'all. Y'all check it out, and hope you like it. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. I'm just continuing to grow, continuing to learn. Every saw I build, I learn something else from, and getting better and better at it. Loving it. Loving every bit of it, man. And appreciation to everybody who's been there to support me. So y'all check this video out, and let me know what you think. Have a good one. God bless. And that's 2172 band and base cut. As of right now, I've got 35 thousandths taken out of the band and 30 taken out of the base. And I'm sure I'm going to remove a little bit more, but this just came off the lathe, and this went perfect. This is probably the most smoothest one I've had so far. There we go.
See what kind of gains we can get out of this baby. Alright guys, we got a 2172 here, Jonsered. This is the first strato saw I've done. I think it came out pretty good though. We ended up taking 35 thousandths out of the band and 35 thousandths out of the base with a base gasket delete. Put me right at 21 thousandths on my squish. And let me get right here. Opened up them lowers a good bit. Got them with a nice little 80 grit polish. Intake. Opened it up just a hair, didn't go wild on it. Left it with a nice little rough finish on it. And there's my exhaust again. Transfer, upper transfers. This one came out pretty good, man. My grinding went smooth. I nailed my numbers, nailed my machine work. I didn't have to go back and fix anything. All of it just kind of flowed together. But I'm gonna get that little bit of carbon out of there and start getting this thing back together, man. I did not touch the stratos. I know you can, but from everything I've understood, juice just ain't worth the squeeze. We're going to open up that intake gasket, not gasket, but intake elbow, and let it roll with that. But all right, y'all, there she is. I'm going to do the muffler mod, and we're going to put a velocity stack intake on this and see what happens. All right, we're going to test out this 2172 that I just finished up. Carburetor does still have the limiters on it. I didn't realize it, or I would have took them off whenever I did the build, but that's nothing. That's a 10-minute fix. We'll get it going. I just want to see how she's cutting. Here we go. Not being able to get a proper tune on it, that's strong. That is very, very, very strong. Holy crap. right, y'all. This is the same piece of pecan. Same saw, same bar, same chain as a week ago whenever I did the before cut. So I think, and don't quote me on this, but I think the before cut was like 11 or 12 seconds. Let's see what we got now. Huge gains. Huge gains. Nothing has changed on this, y'all. This is the same saw, same bar and chain. Nothing else has changed. Same log. That felt a whole lot faster. We got to go back and look at it. Like I said, I'm not quite sure what the before cut was, but I think it was like 11 or 12 seconds. I might be wrong, so don't quote me on that. But that felt like 6 or 7 seconds. That was fast. That was a lot stronger. But yeah, let me go look at the time and I'll get back with y'all.